Hi, I'm Jake Taylor with Terry's Tractors.
Hey Jake, I'm Grant Ward. How you doing?
I was supposed to meet with Caitlin today. You know where she is?
Oh yeah, Caitlin's out of town doing some business, so I'm gonna be here, handling this meeting today. So
Okay, is there anyone I can meet with her instead of Caitlin today?
yeah, I'm gonna be handling this meeting today.
Well, absolutely. You mind if I grab a seat then?
Go ahead.
Absolutely. So Caitlin just wanted to talk to me. She said you guys were interested in getting some new equipment for your ranch here.
Yeah. So here at Wrangler Ranch, we're one of the biggest, most premier ranches here in Oklahoma. So as we're trying to build and increase the things we do here at Wrangler Ranch, we thought we need some equipment that's not only reliable but also efficient.
Okay. So tell me about yourself. How did you get to this point? What are some of your problems? What are you looking for? And we're just mainly just getting to know each other. What are some of your problems you're having, and how to get to this point?
Yeah, so I grew up in Oklahoma, Oklahoma.
Oh, I'm from Beggs, not right down the road.
There you go. Yeah, I know exactly where Beggs is. I actually went to middle school in Beggs.
Oh, heck yeah.
Anyway, so I grew up in Oklahoma, Oklahoma, and my grandpa, my grandparents, and my uncle was a farmer, and I thought about doing other things, but my life always drew me back to farming.
Right.
So I had some good financial success early, and allowed me to buy quite a bit of land here at Wrangler Ranch, and so as we're become more successful as a ranch, and differentiating in the different things that we're taking part in here at Wrangler Ranch, I just thought that we need some equipment that can serve the purposes that we need to be served. So.
Well, tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in a small town around the road, and I've always dealt with farming and stuff. So I was as a finance guy and as a salesman with Terry's Tractors. I'm honored to work with you guys. You guys are a small business. Look like you're doing well. Like Wrangler Ranch versus the other ranches, they do things different. So I love to do business with you guys. I'm glad you guys called me. Like I said, we're a small company. We do all financing in-house. So that's something we're proud of. Everything's made in the United States, so we're also proud to do that. So I appreciate you guys bringing us in here and wanting to work with us. So how did you get to this point? What called you to make the final decision to want to get new equipment? What's something going wrong with your equipment? What's something you're looking for? Upgrades, downgrades? What are some of the things you're looking for?
Yeah, so basically, we do a lot of things here. We work cattle. Obviously, we need trucks for that. We work fields. We have just a while ago we were trying to harvest a peanut field, and our tractor kept breaking down, and my ranch hands were working around the clock trying to get this tractor fixed, and it's frustrating when you don't have apt equipment to work with to where you can work efficiently and get your crop harvested on time. And so basically we're just trying to look for equipment that makes us the most efficient and ultimately increases the amount of productivity that we can have here at Wrangler Ranch. So we want just a reliable piece of equipment, whatever we buy from Terry's Tractors, that we can rely on, year after year, season after season, that will harvest our crops, and we don't have to worry about it, breaking down, every day.
So do you think these problems that you're having right now, they're definitely hindering your efficiency in the way you're running, the way you're able to do things? These things that are occurring are holding you guys back?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, our ranch hands were working around the clock trying to get this combine fixed, for our peanut harvest, and that right there, it's not idle. They're not idle hands. Obviously they're working on the combine, but when Billy's is driving the combine, if it's working perfectly, old Ray, he could be doing something else. Working and working cattle and whatever that needs to be done. So, it's just costing me money, and and ultimately it's losing Wrangler Ranch money because we don't have reliable equipment.
And how many people do you guys have employed? You say you're a larger company or middle company? How many?
Yeah, so as of right now, we have around 53 employees working here at Wrangler Ranch.
Is that full-time employees?
So yeah, 28 of those are full time. We have different living quarters for our ranch hands, our cowboys around here. So they have to watch cattle and tend to the horses and everything else basically year round. So yeah, they're here. They live on the ranch, and it's just like a family. But we are a pretty big ranch by Oklahoma standards.
How many acres do you guys tend to?
Right now we have around a little over 200,000 acres. So
it's a pretty big ranch.
Yeah, we're building and it's going well. The Lord's blessed us. We just me and Kaylin we're having a great time doing it, and we're just we try to do it right. So that's our motto here at Wrangler Ranch. So we just want to do everything right by the book.
So it's pretty cool, man. You guys are married, doing business together. That must be pretty cool. That you're successful, you're married, successful, and doing pretty good.
Absolutely. She has different things she does around the ranch. Obviously she takes care of me, which is a whole job in itself. So, but Jake, she does different things. She watches over the pecan farm we have around there. We have a pecan tree farm and different things she does, but. She does a great job, and she's an amazing woman to be able to take care of me,
Well, here, I'll give you this before I forget. Here's my business card, in case, you want to do business, and if you have any questions after this meeting.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, getting into the sales part, so, if we're going to do business, are you guys looking by, tractor here, tractor there, a fleet? We have trucks. You said, you mentioned trucks. What are some of the things you're looking to go from here?
Yeah, so I inherited some of this land back a couple years ago. From my grandparents were both farmers and ranchers, and although I handed their land, a lot of the equipment was old and run down, and we've just been having to really just take care of it and upkeep it quite a bit more than I want to. So. I think first off we need to have some cattle feed trucks, with some hay forks on it. That's essential first off, especially we're bringing in, I think in the next month, 300 more head of cattle. So we're definitely going to be in need for some cattle feed trucks, and then we're going to have some all different kinds of tractors here at Wrangler Ranch. We're going to start diversifying more in our crop. I think we're going to do next year. I think we're doing corn and maybe soybeans, peanuts, wheat, and I think this year we're going to diversify into some marijuana, medical marijuana.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's new. We've never done it before. I've been reading up on it. Trying to.
Well, that's where it's going. That's where it's going.
It is, yeah. And it's legal here now in Oklahoma for medical use, and I've never done it myself personally, but hey, it's a legitimate crop, and I think that it could be pretty you can make a little bit of money on it. So I think that's what we're going to try here. So I've been trying to read up on it and all the equipment that we need. And we for sure don't have any of that equipment because we've never done it before, so we'll definitely be in need of that kind of stuff. So.
Well, I brought these. Here's some of the things. These are the packages that we offer. Yeah. So the top two is going to be probably the stuff that you have. Just from the things I saw driving up, those are probably the things that you're going to have right now. But obviously, those are brand new. Those are the best you can get.
Right.
The bottom ones are the bigger ones, more technology. They can do a lot more things, and these right here, that's our fleet. So that's pretty much a package you can buy, and that's you can either pay monthly, you can pay all at once. We can set up a finance plan, which, like I said before, all of our financing is in house, so you don't have to go through a bank. We do everything in house. because we trust guys like you and farms like you that you're going to do us right. We're going to do you guys right. We want to take care of you because you guys take care of us. So just by looking at those, is there any interest you that stand out to you? Have any questions about any of those?
Yeah, so I definitely want to get the fleet of the cattle trucks, for sure, cattle feed trucks. With the new head, 300 head of cattle coming in.
Right.
And then this lineup of tractors really interests me, and combines. I really want to look into the GPS satellite tractors.
Okay, yeah, we just got those. Those are new to us, but we're learning every day about those as well. But that's something that we definitely have.
Yeah, but I definitely look into that because I don't want a guy on a tractor 12 hours, 14 hours a day. So definitely look into the GPS, autopilot tractors. We'll probably end up buying, let's say, about 20 trucks, and we're probably going to need about 16 tractors right now. We might need more later, but that's probably what we'll need in the near future, and we'll readjust from there.
So is that something that we talked about, the financing and buying it and purchase it? What would be your thought on doing those?
Well, here at Rainbow Ranch, we normally try to just pay cash for everything, so I think that we'll probably just pay cash for majority of the stuff that we get. So I don't think we'll need any financing or anything. So.
Well, that's something I can. Is there anyone that would need to be, in this conversation for you guys to, get going on that and get something ordered, get something purchased, or come down and look at it? Is there anyone else that needs to be with us?
Yeah. So Kayla will be in town the next couple days, and once she gets in town, I'll have her give you a call. We'll set up a time to go down and see all the equipment you have, and really just she's my numbers girl, so. We'll have her crunch numbers and see exactly what equipment that we need and what we've been talking about. So, I'll say here in the next 3 or 4 days we'll give you a call and come down and visit Terry's tractor. So.
Is there anything that we can do to lock you down, make sure because we're very interested in you. We love your ranch. We love the people who work here. Is there anything we can do to have some sort of commitment from you guys?
No, I think you've done it all. I mean, your product speaks for itself. I've heard great things from my, my peers. Talking to them about your customer service and everything. So, we're excited to work with you, and you'll definitely have my future business for sure.
Absolutely. Well, those for you to keep, and then like I said, I gave you my business card. So if you got any questions there, if Caitlin's have any questions or anyone else has any questions, don't feel free to call or stop by. We're just right down the road. But I appreciate you guys giving us a call, and I'm glad we could help you guys. And like I said, if you have any questions, you can just give me a call.
Yeah, Jake. Well, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Good talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Great company, great person. Thank you.
All right, I appreciate it.